Hi guys, we're just on the rewire. We're finishing off. Last day of the job. This one's been going quite a while actually. Priced it at the start of December to be finished before Christmas, and it's now towards the end of Feb. Various delays with other trades, but we tend to try and work around that. So I'm just going to show you around the place some of the stuff we've done. So above me up here, we've got some spotlights. 4 in this room. That's just the beginning. Couple more in the hall, look. And then there's 4 in here and 4 in there. Every room in the house has got spots. You see this, look, they're finished, got the covers on, the ceiling's painted. I think this one's still waiting for the final coat on the ceiling. So these bezels up here are still needing an extra bit of, these bits here, the black bits around here, still needing the extra bezels fitted to them. Customers got them, they can do them whenever they like, or she can get us back to do it. We've got a boiler in the boiler cupboard, lots of USB sockets at bed heads, switching at bed heads. In here we've got a PIR light and bulkhead lights that comes on automatically when you walk in. If it's dark, it's light now, so it's not going. USB sockets. This was more sockets in a bulkhead. This was built at a chimney that's been built out. Sockets in cupboards, and sockets out of cupboard for dressing table. You can see one there, look, and that's going to have a cable hole for hairdressers and things like hairdryer and things like that. So that's cool. We've also got TVs. I think all the rooms have got TV positions at them. And let's go downstairs, because this is quite good downstairs. So we've got smoke detectors, more spotlights, 3-gang switch, outside light. We've moved the VT point. It used to be on the window there. We've moved that over to here. That's still got to be wired today. This used to be a big wall, and that used to be a wall as well. Used to be a tiny little kitchen, so we've opened that out. More spots, and more spots. Lots of spotlights there. Under here, nice and fuse board. This still needs some tidying up. Last day of the job today. Hopefully this will all be done by the end of the day. Some trunking on there, and then this is eventually getting boarded out as well, but it's a future problem. We've not done the solar was already in. Another TV there. Got a floor socket here as well. With a nice little she's got a desk there, and she wants to be doing a working at the desk, so nice little floor socket going in there. So yeah, that's all good. And Kel's told me I've got to stop saying nice in all the videos, which I appreciate that. I've probably failed to do again. I just love saying nice about nice things, obviously. So yeah, that's another rewire. This is our 3rd one of the year. We've got 2 more on next week. So we've got rewires are coming thick and fast. We're looking at we did 23 last year, I think we did. So this year we're aiming at 30. So 3 a month-ish, some time off for Christmas. Hopefully we can get there. We like the rewires, they're good for us. We come in, we do a really nice job, we leave at the end, and the customers are happy that we made the houses safe, and they know that they've got nothing to worry about with the wiring for the next few years now, you know, another 10, 15, 20 years in that house, and they'll never have to touch the wiring. So if you are moving house, if you're thinking of getting a big renovation works done or anything like that, you should definitely have your electrics checked, because you might be in need of a rewire. A good rule of thumb is if the wiring in your house is more than 30 years old, you're definitely more than likely going to need a rewire. If you've got a plastic fuse board, it probably means that you've had a new board on in the last like 25 years. So you know, you might need a rewire, you might not. If you've got a metal fuse board, a new looking metal one, you definitely shouldn't, unless you've had some cowboys in there before you got there. If you've got push fit fuses or even switches that push into your board, then that is proper old school. That's from the 80s. So you know, that's getting towards 40 years. No, I'm 37 this year. I was born in 82, so 35 years. If you've still got one of those fuse boards in, I'd definitely consider rewiring before you do any major works, any major decoration. You don't have to. Electrical installations can be operational for years and years and years and never have a problem. The new regs change every few years, and hopefully people are keeping up with the regs, but it doesn't mean that the old way is unsafe. What happens is there's new advances. It's like driving an old car. You can have a 30-year-old car and it passed an MOT still. So it's not too dissimilar to that. There are some similarities, some differences. So if you do have an old house, don't panic and think I must have it rewired straight away. It could be that we can just fit some safety devices and you're fine. But what I'm saying is if you are spending a lot of money, if you're going to be having an extension, if you're going to be redecorating, all of that, and then in a couple of years' time you run into problems, it might have been better off to spend a bit now and get the rewiring work done.